So Aaron knows way more information about this one, and I'm just like, I have no idea. I realized I should probably keeping myself somewhat abreast on the news around here. Should I even vote back in the States? Everyone's like, yes, it's your constitutional duty. I'm like, here's the thing. I am drinking a flat white because I have not learned. Morning. I had a hair hanging down from here, and I just used the term, it was beyond the event horizon, because it was like, I was trying to swing back and forth with the air to see how far away it was, but it was just so close, I couldn't even parallax it with the window to grab it, and Aaron had to come in and pluck it out. Oh yeah, as I noted last night, in front of the other entrance to Quicklebom, they kind of tore up the sidewalk stuff, as I was noticing when I went to the pool yesterday. I was like this whole area right here is covered in sand. And I'm like, what are they doing? Like, are they just evening out the entire intersection? Could be.
All right, so I did some reading this morning on CNN about the Galaxy S10. They announced them on the 20th, which is yesterday?
Yes. Yes, because they were announcing it for the United States.
Yeah.
So when we were doing YouTube stuff last night, they were getting all the ads, finally, as people were waking up over there.
Makes sense, yes. They announced them yesterday. There's like 4 or 5 models of them, including, at the very high end, one with an obscene number of cameras. One with 5G connectivity available, which isn't useful for much of anyone yet. And one with a folding screen that turns from a phone into a tablet. It folds in half.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that information. Like, I don't even know if I'm supposed to be impressed by it.
I mean,
we're not going to be getting these phones. I've never even physically seen these phones because that ad seemed like it didn't show much of the phone, just people doing cool things. And I was half falling asleep anyways. So it was like, what? So Aaron knows way more information about this one, and I'm just like, I have no idea.
We have S8s. The S9 was a really small upgrade in a lot of ways. Like slightly faster processor, slightly better RAM, etc. These are like, huge upgrades.
Okay.
So when they come out, when they're cheap, or when we're wanting to, we'll probably upgrade to these.
To the 10s. Okay. I was like, but we have the 8s. Sorry. A lot of grammar stuff recently with Dutch, and you said these, which references the ones now, not those. Practice tonight, last one before Utrecht. All that jazz. I'm actually kind of weirded. I'm worried. They need to fix the sidewalks around here. I'm trying to arrange things and get things squared up on camera so I'm not watching the ground as carefully as I usually do. So I don't know how a lot of things worked out on camera at the after practice or after swimming yesterday, because I don't know, like I was walking back towards Albert Heijn to get some stuff, and like the screen blinked off, and I was like, I didn't touch the record button. Why did you stop recording? When did you stop recording? So apologies for anything weird near the end that went on there editing wise, because I haven't edited it yet, so I don't know what is going on. Every time I see Adidas now, I just think of that meme. Russian guy comes up, says something in Russian. I'm sorry, I don't speak Adidas tracksuit. All right, I'm heading on my way to practice. Had a little bit of a bow on today. So that was interesting. Decided to read up on at least Dutchnews.nl, kind of a English website for Dutch news, so they don't have to worry about Google or worrying about translation issues, which is nice. And realized I should probably keeping myself somewhat abreast on the news around here, and yeah, read up on an article about within Amsterdam talking about expats, rich expats coming in and pushing out and raising the rent prices for the lower income Amsterdammers, the locals. And I was like, shit, I'm part of the problem, aren't I? Back in Portland, I railed against the out-of-towners, the Californians, the New Yorkers, coming to live a slower, peacefuler life in Portland, but then having all their crap tons of money and high-paying jobs and willing to pay more rent and, you know, just all that jazz. And now I'm like possibly part of the problem. So the misting clouds have come in because I was coming home from the pool about, no, it is thoroughly 7:16. Anyway, no, it was, but even at Mouterport, it was still really dark, like this. And Mouterport is when I was before, whatever. The times are not lining up quite right, but I was both before and after the time I was getting out of it anyways. And it's dark and misty and like, you look and you're like, oh, it's raining. And then you get outside and it's just like, it's just misting on your face. You're like, this is the worst spray bottle. This is a spray bottle a cat can tolerate, but still not happy about. But yeah, so that's one of the things I was thinking when I was reading the Dutch thing. It was not about the weather, but that have I become the thing I railed against in Portland, but here? And I just like, I don't know. To be fair, to qualify for socialized housing, you need to make under 3,000 euros a month. We're married, and between YouTube and stuff, we make over that. So, but, I mean, so then we qualify as the highly paid expats or something like that. And it's, I get it. There was another article in Housing about not enough refugee housing, and a lot of them are still in refugee shelters and stuff. And so that's a whole different issue. I think I'm gonna, at least for now, I'm gonna be reading like the top news things. I'm kind of gonna read Dutch news NL.nl, see what keep me kind of a little abreast of what's going on, especially things that involve the word expat. Because Bernie's been in the news recently back in the States, I was just like, should I even vote back in the States? Everyone's like, yes, it's your constitutional duty. I'm like, here's the thing. No candidate really brings up expat issues, and that's kind of a major thing for us right now. Aaron and I both have concerns now about double taxation and stuff. Now, okay. This is getting a little away from being a practice video, but, you know, when you have like hours of resting, you tend to think about things. Anyways, resting and stretching. So we got that, and I'm just like, but no candidates ever really talk. I mean, I went through the list of things the presidential candidates went for back in 2016, and none of them listed anything about expats. Like, I think it was like quoted that like if the expats joined in like a 51st state, they'd be the 12th largest state or something like that. It's not saying much because of Alaska, but, or was it 21st largest state? Forgot my numbers wrong. Oh, right here on the screen. You can't see me anyway, so here's words. And it's hard because not a lot vote, and not a lot of people necessarily file taxes because they're students, and it's just, you know, a lot of them don't want to vote because, why? Even if you mail it in, or, you know, if you can get your ballot and you mail it out, you mail it in, a lot of the times the expat votes aren't even counted until, you know, a week or so after the election. In the grand scheme, do they count? Well, yeah, they will count eventually, but by that time the sensationalism has happened the next day and the president's been decided and your votes haven't been counted. We've seen at least 3 times since I've been alive that popular vote sometimes doesn't matter. But anyways, I'm heading to practice. I'll give you guys a rundown of anything. Alright, down here Go for some Central. Got myself my chocolate milk. A Mexican ground beef wrap. It's basically a taco. That sound I just don't even, it doesn't even faze me anymore. I used to like wonder if someone was getting away with something illegal. And they probably are, but I just don't care. So my train comes in like 15 minutes. I am drinking a flat white because I have not learned. But we are in game season now. I said on Snapchat, I give myself a C- at practice today. My warm-ups were good. My indies were good. But we were doing a lot with taking on a fullback at practice. So I was Statue of Liberty quarterback because I didn't have my pads. Thought about taking my helmet today. Yeah, we have an intercity coming at 23:09. So once that thing comes up there, it's time for me to head up. Yeah, this is probably a longer video. I'm backlit. But yeah, it's I give myself a C-, but I'm also super hard on myself, and I shouldn't be, but Rogier pulled me into pads practice. I didn't have my pads, but like everyone else, but like this new safety guy did. Like, he was new, and they were telling him plays and stuff, and he tried to come introduce himself, and when people barf up Dutch at me still, I'm just like, sorry. Yeah, and they shook my hand, and then I said, hi. And I went back to the play because I was in the process of like, we were trying to go rapid fire on the plays, guys. I'm not here to like chit chat. We could chit chat after practice because I was trying to like, I have no idea what she said. I was introducing myself. I'm like, that's cool. Theo, Theodore, TJ, Teo. I don't know. I have like 8 names and I forget which people know me by. Dashric, Raleigh Thistler, Lord knows, whatever. Nobody's called me Kenoru. I'd probably murder them if I did. But, yeah. My right knee, the top of the calf, kind of right behind the knee. Kind of doing that motion. And it's definitively extending it. So, tomorrow, before the video, I might talk, I might do stuff, I might sit in the hot tub after getting this video done and see what the warm water can soak with. Use the jets, see what happens there, then probably head to the gym. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it for tonight. They've got the piano locked. They've got it, the seat locked to the thing. They got the thing locked, and then it's locked to this big hole. But it's not like, I mean, it's locked, but it's not like secured. It's got like a cable around. Oh, it's around the other side too. I mean, not like they're gonna be able to go anywhere with it. The friggin' gates are on either side, or you're taking it up an escalator. I mean, I guess we'll just end on a bunch of girls tried to come by and play the locked piano and then started calling it a bunch of, I think she called it a cancer piano. I think I heard her say, verdammt, conquer clavier, like, or whatever, I don't know. We'll end on that one. She's hella drunk.